Stop scrolling. The first city on Mars will not begin with skyscrapers, rockets, or a flag. It will begin with oxygen. Right now, Mars is a frozen desert with an average temperature of -63 degrees Celsius. Its atmosphere is 95% carbon dioxide and less than 1% as thick as Earth's. Step outside without protection, and you'd lose consciousness in seconds. So when people talk about moving to Mars, here's the uncomfortable truth. We cannot survive there yet. Not even close. But here's where it gets interesting. In 2021, NASA's Perseverance rover landed on Mars carrying a small device called MOXIE. By 2023, MOXIE had successfully produced 122 grams of oxygen from the Martian atmosphere. That's not even enough to keep one person alive for a day, but it proved something revolutionary. We can manufacture breathable air using local resources. That changes everything. Water is the second key. Multiple missions, including Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, have confirmed vast amounts of water ice beneath the Martian surface and at its poles. Where there is water, there is fuel, oxygen, and eventually agriculture. The ingredients for survival exist. The problem is scale. Now let's talk about the real obstacles no one glamorizes. Radiation on Mars is about 0.67 millisieverts per day, over twice the average radiation exposure on Earth. Without a global magnetic field, Mars offers almost no protection from cosmic rays. Any first city will likely be buried underground or built with thick regolith shielding. Forget glass domes. Think caves and reinforced habitats. Then there's gravity. Mars has only 38% of Earth's gravity. We do not yet know the long-term effects of living in partial gravity. Bone density loss, muscle degeneration, developmental issues for children. We simply don't have the data. And distance, at its closest, Mars is about 54.6 million kilometers away. At its farthest, over 225 million kilometers. Travel takes 6 to 9 months with current propulsion. Resupply isn't a quick Amazon delivery. A Martian city must be largely self-sustaining or it fails. So who's building this future? NASA is planning long-term lunar missions under Artemis to test deep space living systems. SpaceX is developing Starship, a fully reusable rocket designed to carry over 100 tons to Mars. Multiple space agencies are studying in situ resource utilization, using Martian materials for construction, fuel, and life support. But here's the controversial part. The first city on Mars will not be a luxury colony. It will be a high-risk scientific outpost, dependent on Earth, extremely confined, and psychologically demanding. The first Martians won't be tourists. They'll be engineers, doctors, and survival experts. And yet, every city on Earth started as a risky settlement. The first Martian city may begin with a handful of habitats buried under red dust, powered by nuclear or solar energy, recycling every drop of water and every breath of air. No trees, no open skies, just survival, science, and the boldest experiment in human history. If humanity becomes multiplanetary, it won't happen because it's easy. It will happen because we learned how to live where we were never meant to. Follow now, or you might not find me again as we break down the future of space, science, and survival. So here's the real question. If a one-way ticket to help build the first city on Mars opened tomorrow, would you take it?